Hello and welcome back to another video. So nice short one today. Going to turn this photo into a painting. So really easy to do in Photoshop and a good way to step into Photoshop. Have some fun with Photoshop. Learn a few little things to start with. Get familiar with Photoshop before we go in and try and do too much. Okay, so the image I've got here, this is the high country in Victoria, and this will make for a nice painting. So first thing I want to do is make it look a bit more like a painting before we go into our filters and really go to town on it. So I'm going to come up to my filter, camera raw filter, and then I'm just going to bring down my highlights, bring down my whites, lift my shadows, take up our blacks a little bit, maybe add some contrast. Okay, we're going to make it a very punchy looking painting. Okay, so somewhere around about there. Okay, already starting to give it that painterly look. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to press Control and Command and J just to have a copy. So I like to work on copies. Now this is where the magic happens. If we come up to Filter, come down to Stylize, and then Oil Paint. Okay, now by default, this is what you'll see when you first open the oil paint. We'll have this little preview window here. So if we click on that preview, you'll see your original image. And then when you unclick, you'll see the painterly effect. The way I like to do it is click preview. If we click preview, it will apply it live and in real time so we can actually see what it's doing. Another thing we can do is we can zoom in on this image. If I press my control key, you'll see a little plus appear, and I'm just going to click and I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, just a bit tighter so we can kind of see what we're doing. We can move our picture around and have a look at different areas of it. As you can see, it's already applied a little bit of a painterly effect. But we have all these sliders down here. So if we bring this slider all the way down, for example, it adds a little bit of texture. It takes away that oil paint style. Okay, if we crank it all the way up the other way, you'll see now it's got some more brush strokes. Okay, it looks a little bit digital and unrealistic for my liking. So I do tend to like to go somewhere in between. But what we're going to do, let's crank it up all the way for starters. And just with these sliders, if we just move these up and down, so I'm going to move my cleanliness all the way up, and as you'll see, it's taking on a real painterly effect now, okay? Almost unrecognizable from the original image. So again, just by playing with these sliders, finding out roughly where you want them, I think a good place to be is if we just put them all in the middle, start around about 5 with all of them. Okay, and then that'll sort of give you an idea of, you know, where you can go with it. Okay, and then just by moving our sliders, if we take our cleanliness down, it gives it more of a dappled brush look. By taking that up, it gives it more of a painterly stroke brush look. Okay, the scale will change the scale of the paint brushes. Okay, so again, just play with them, move them up, move them down, find where you like it. The bristle size, I do prefer the bristle size down. That's just a personal preference thing. If you turn it up, you'll see that it definitely gives it a better painterly look. But yeah, I like it to be a little bit smoother. I think down low looks nice. Okay. Again, cleanliness, I do like to take that down a little bit. And again, it's all personal preference. So this is where you can have some fun, play around with these sliders. Just crank it from one end to the other. Okay, and then just get it roughly where you want it. Another thing we can do down further, we've got lighting. So if I unclick the lighting, you'll just see that it changes the image as well. So this is where it's good. If we just hold our control key, zoom right in, and then just do your lighting and have a look and see what you prefer. Okay, if we click on our lighting, we can turn our lighting up and then it'll give it a very shiny sort of a look. Okay, so again, personal preference. I don't like it too much, but I'd just like to have a little bit in there just to give it some texture. So somewhere around there looks pretty good. And then if we hold our Alt key, we can zoom back out. Okay, and then once we're finished, if we just press OK, that's now created the painterly effect on top of our photo. Now, the reason I do a copy, again, if I zoom in, let's just zoom into the middle. I've got it, so there's my original photo underneath. And there's my painterly one over the top. So I might want to go somewhere in between and just bring down the opacity a little bit. 50% paint, 50% photo. Make it a bit more of a photorealistic looking image. Okay, and then if we want to go for the full painterly look, we can just crank it all the way up. Finally, if we come up to layer, flatten image. Okay, now we've got our painting. Okay, so we can print that out, and it's just something a little bit different to create an artwork rather than a photo. Okay, so that's it for this video. Hopefully you did find it useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I will be back out in the field soon, hopefully live streams coming up soon. Have a little bit of a challenge running for some of my regulars. So that will be coming up on Thursday. I'm going to do a photo review and critique. I've set out a little challenge to some of our viewers, and it's bird on a stick, so stay tuned for that one. I don't want to see just a bird on a stick. I want to see people get a bit creative with it, and I'll guarantee you will see some pretty cool images. So that's it. Hopefully that was useful. Get in Photoshop, have a play with it. The only way you're going to learn Photoshop is to get in, play around with some of the more basic tools before you start dealing with layers and layer masks and blending. Get in and do some of the more simple tools. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully next time I see you, I will be out live.